Hello everyone, welcome to Mermaid Soul Readings. I'm delighted to have you all here, and I truly appreciate the time you take to connect with my energy. Looks like I can't stop connecting with you all, so I decided to do another reading today. It's gonna be about um, where are you headed? I'm not having keeping any time period here. This is like if you feel like a path is shown to you and you're walking towards your journey and you're not sure where you're headed, so let's see where you're headed in this journey. If there is any shift, you had a sudden shift, let's see where this journey is taking you to. Okay, so these are your piles. I've shuffled and picked these cards. So pile 1, 10 of materials. Pile 2, 2 of materials. Pile 3 will be Ace of Emotions, Ace of Cups. Okay, so when you're ready, please feel centered and pick your pile. All right, hope you've got enough time to pick your pile. I'm starting with pile number 1. Okay, so I think you are moving towards coming out of a long period of stagnation. Yeah, that's what it is. It looks like. It looks like as though you are moving towards a different community of people. It could be about your job. It could be about your abundance, mainly about your abundance, I guess. Because I see that the place where you were at was not giving you enough. It was not giving you enough. You had this lack mindset most of the time. Okay, so I'll just get you some clarification, but I think the place where you were at earlier, you had a lack mindset and you always wanted to figure out why you had to dwell in this lack mindset, why you always had to dwell, what is lacking in me, and why am I going through this phase. If you had felt like that, so let us see what that is about. You are moving to a place where your cup will be filled. There were some back and forth. Whenever you wanted to move, you did not get a chance. Okay. When you wanted to move, you felt like there was a delay. There was a delay in you moving towards your 10 of cups. I think initially, if you are looking for something abundant, something about building your abundance, there will be happiness. Okay, there will be happiness. You will feel emotionally fulfilled when it comes to moving towards this phase. Initially you will feel like there will be some sort of lack, especially in terms of your finances, but then that will also come to, I think that will also be not, that will also not stay for a long time. It will change. This situation is also going to change when it comes to your finances. I think this pause, this long delay, is because you need to get very much, you need to get firm, you need to get, be sure about what you want. You need to be sure about where you're going and what you're doing. I think this delay is because you have not, at first, you were not fully sorted in terms of where you want to go, what you want to do. I think now you have come into terms with where, which place you wanted to go, where you wanted to reach. It could be in terms of literal shifting, literal relocation, or it could be in terms of changing your jobs, um, looking for an organization where your where you are in completely match with, if you are in completely match with certain things, or if you are moving towards a new community of people where you wanted, where you resonate with, where you also wanted to connect with. I think you have figured out what you want, and that is why you are going towards that. What is this devil card about? You had some delay here and there. There was delay, okay? You were going back and forth. You were about to go to a place and then you could not do something. I'm seeing seven. This is the Seven of Swords card, but I'm seeing the other deck, the deck in the other card. The old energy is dying, so you need this time period. There's a delay in certain things because you need this time period for you to get out of this stagnation, get out of this old energy. There is something that keeps disturbing you, that you feel like as though it keeps coming back to you, right? So that energy has to leave, and that is why so much of delay, there's so much of delay in things. I'm seeing all five and sevens, okay? Seven is more about patience, staying there and finalizing what you want, deciding what you want, and then going towards the next. And I think you are going to moving towards stability. This delay is actually not a delay for you. This delay is making you uh, think, which is needed, not overthinking. You literally need to decide, you literally need to sort out in your mind about what you want. You were not clear about it, and that is why there was no clarity. Now you know where you're headed. Now you clearly know where you're headed. Still there needs to be some clarity, okay? um, you will get that clarity very soon, especially if you feel like, if you need clarity in terms of your, if you need clarity in terms of the direction where you want to go, where you want to uh, most utilize yourself, is, I think it could also be in terms of your career. You're still not sure what will work in terms of your career, then I think you will figure out, you will find out what you need to do. For some of you, literally for some of you, if you feel like you're getting bored, allow yourself to get bored. Don't try to distract. uh, i'm I'm not asking you to be just I think you need to understand stillness, understand what you think. sometimes in order for distraction you do a lot of things, and that is actually not helping you figure out certain things. Either you avoid certain emotions, either you avoid thinking of something, so that is not helping you decide something. For right now, all you need to do is, it is not easy for you to relax, but I think you need to relax and then come to a conclusion about what you wanted, because there is still lingering of the old, there is still old energy present, and that is why it is not allowing, it is a little messy. So that's how it is. I just did a small setup. So yeah, so that is how it is going to be. That is how you will figure out. There is still certain things which needs to be cleared out. If you ask me where you're still headed, you have still not, but there is a place, there is a place which you will which will come to your mind. There is a if you are looking for an organization, if you're looking for an organization, you will be very clear about where you wanted to go, what you wanted to decide in terms of your skill set. You will filter out things. But right now, there is a lack mindset, because there is still some old energy lingering, which you need to completely let go of. Cleanse, completely cleanse your emotions, cleanse yourself. Be very clear. Sometimes I see you giving it up, sometimes I see you it's okay, let me just chill for some times and be relaxed. Yes, you can chill and be relaxed, but also be conscious of what decisions you make. That is very important. You need to start making decisions that fit well with you. Sometimes I see you getting into the trap of this old energy and then going into the old pattern. There is some old energy still. I cannot just say everything is fine for you, pile number one. There is still some old energy, and that is for you to figure out, and then you will get a clear cut answer. If you feel like you're so much bored, or if you feel like you're so much, you want some distraction, it is for the good. It is, you are staying in that aloofness for the good. It is needed for you so that you sort out. Okay, that's one message for you. And you will get the stability. When you will find that stability is when you understand what is very much important for you, how you are prioritizing things. That is very much important for you. Where you're headed, the path is shown to you, okay, but this kind of energy has to leave you. Either you are going in terms of your community, but still the energy is still there. Either there is a shift in your, in the place where you live, and also a shift in the place uh, where you change your career tracks, something like that. Okay, that's the message I have for you, pile number one. So do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us start with pile number two. Hey pile two, whoever has picked two of materials. There is a fast moving energy, pile number two. After a long period of stagnation, after a long period of isolation, you are getting what you want, and you are going fast, and things are going to pick up fast. It's not going to be the same. It's not, it is going to change. It is going to completely change your course. If there were like too much of stagnation in the past, that is definitely going to change. And you will get out of this time frame. I think either you will have to, you will get into a balance. You will get into a balance as to what you want and what you do not want in terms of your money or in terms of your finances. And don't look at what you have lost, okay? You might feel like as though you had lost a lot than what you had gained, but you will be able to rebuild things. You will be able to again sit on your throne with what you have. You will be able to rebuild things. You will be able to come out of this energy of thinking that I did not have that, I asked for it, I did not get that, I still have not figured out that. I think this is in terms of your stability. Definitely in terms of your stability. If you feel like you are still want something or you still missed out on something, all that energy is being cleared up for you. Uh, it will take some time, okay? But where you're headed, things are going to be fast. If you feel like there was a period of you just felt like you could not move anywhere, if you feel like you did not get out of certain places, if you feel like you, especially in terms of movement, if there was stagnation in movement, and that is completely changing for you, pile number 2. And how it is changing for you. It's all cups, I don't know. Because you have started to look at all your emotions, you have started to figure out all your emotions, you have started to uh, see through things, you have started to acknowledge your emotions. So things are happening for you, it will happen for you at the right time. Right now, if you feel like there is no uncertainty, I think there is a path that is shown to you, all you need to do is walk. But you feel like there is still uncertainty in this path. Let us see. You are supposed to, this is your, you have gone through a transformation, pile number 2, and that is why you just feel like as though somebody has left you in a place that is new, and you are fumbling, you are trying to find out your way, and you are not sure whether that is the right way for you. And is this the way for me? Should I actually walk towards this path? Then yes, you need to walk towards this path. If you feel like you will just get lost, no, you will not get lost. You will still be able to go through this path. Yes, you will get all the things which you need, or not about things. It is also okay, it is also about things, but it is also about your own path. If you wanted to be certain about everything right now, I think no, it will take some more time. But the path is being shown clear to you. And if you feel like why the path is shown to you and still certain things are uncertain, I think sometimes you will create the path. As you walk towards this path, you will create the path. The path is shown, it is clearly shown. You have just gone through a period of transformation, and I think you have completely in the transition has also got over. You just need to walk. Yes, there will be light. Soon there will be light, and you will also have help. You will also have support around you. There is a person, I cannot completely say that it is a romantic connection, but it could be a romantic connection, but it could also be any connection where you will have support, where you will have people around you, where you will have, so you need not have to worry. It could be a career, it could be about your abundance, something related to your abundance, something related to your stability, in terms of your stability also. So please take how that resonates. I just feel like taking one more. Again, this is just a warning for you. I think you need to be clear about your spending, clear about, you need to be very cautious about what you spend. Definitely, you need to be very cautious about what you spend, and if you feel like you need to save your energy, yes, you need to do. I think that is what it is. That is what it is. It's meant here. You need to be very clear about what you spend. This is in terms of your stability, pile number two. Yes, this could be in terms of your stability. You need to save, try to save every day. That is clearly mentioned. If you feel like, will I be able to make it there? Will I be able to reach that place? Yes, you will be able to. Yes, you can. And you also need to be very mindful about your uh, spendings. Okay? That's a message I have for you, pile number two. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Pile number three, whoever has picked this Ace of Emotions, let us see, where are you headed? I'm seeing like these kind of confusion cards for almost all the three piles, I guess. You have done the work. If there were like too much of heavy emotions that were actually clogged, so much of emotions were clogged, and that has been cleared, and so you are getting some sort of a clear energy, and you are heading towards what you want. If you were confused about what you want to do, or where you want to go, how you are going to take this forward, there were like too many things. What am I going to take? What am I going to leave? Where is this taking me to? If you have too many questions, I think you might have already got an answer, or you will get an answer in terms of what you wanted to do, in terms of your energy. Where you are headed is, you could have got some signs. If you felt like you were stranded in a place, okay, now there is light. Now you can go. Earlier, you were not getting the signs. I think now you could have got the sign as to where to go and where you need to reach, which place to go. I think now you have got the clear cut answer. But earlier also you knew it, pile number 3. You already knew that things are going to be very clear for you. You already knew that because you had done the work. You had cleared out things that did not serve well for you. You have literally cleared that out. But sometimes you didn't believe, you didn't believe in yourself. That's what I would say. I'm not saying that is wrong. We all sometimes feel that even if there is a small hurdle or something, like something got stuck, we just feel like that's the end of it. But actually, no, that's not the end of it. It is actually something better. It is actually something much greater than what you had actually thought. And that is why that feeling of stuckness, that feeling of, oh God, what do I do next? What is next for me? If you have those kind of questions and if you had been worrying, that worry is not will not take you anywhere. This Somebody might have literally shown you something, gave you something, or giving you something, and you are going towards that way. You are going towards that way, and that is for you. This is for you. You didn't give up. You didn't just but you didn't give up, though there were a lot of confusions, there were too much of unclarity, and there were too much of chaos or disturbances or so many things did not end up well. I think you listened to you listened to your intuition, and then you just stayed where you are, and you got everything you want. And this is an unstoppable energy pile number 3. The place where you're headed is going to be unstoppable. Yeah, literally the Empress energy. The place where you're going to be, it's unstoppable, and you will emerge as someone big. You will be either, if it is in terms of your job, you could have a very good position. You will land up in a high level position. It could be a leadership position for you. Otherwise, if you feel like, in terms of your abundance, in terms of becoming something, in terms of getting somewhere, in terms of reaching a goal, you will get that. You will definitely get that. You will definitely reach that. Okay, so there are like lot of, you listened to your intuition, and that is why this path is actually shown for you, and this is going to be something very fast, clear, and something bigger, pile number 3, because you had done the work. Something much bigger than what you had expected. Yeah, you have completed a cycle. There is growth, there is transformation, ending of something and beginning anew. You have listened to your intuition. I just felt like this is a lion, but actually, this is a wolf. You have listened to your intuition and understood what is needed. You just stayed. You didn't get scared. You didn't Sway, you just listened to your intuition. I thought these were cats, but actually these are frogs. Very, very interesting cards. So beautiful, pile number three. You are headed into a very fast phase of your life. This is going to be fast. Once I think this journey has already started and it is going to be fast. You listened to every word from the universe. You listened to your intuition. Okay? That's a message I have for you, pile number three. Please share your thoughts. And thank you for joining me today. And if you resonate with this reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you got some insights from today's reading. And thank you all for joining me today. See you all my next reading. Bye.